I feel that this could be a third party connection. I had started this earlier and it just stopped, so I'm trying to get it back. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if she's here or if it's someone that can relay a message to her, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I see. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and give her a chance and talk about it. I see this beach, and it's got really, really, really pretty white sand, and I can hear seagulls in the background. I can hear the waves, and I can see this really, really pretty. She's got long, like dark color hair. I can't see details of her. I feel she's younger than me, so I feel that she could be like in her mid-20s, maybe around like 17 to 24. I think someone had sent me a picture, not of her, but while I was trying to make the connection, she came through. So it just tells me that this woman could know someone. I don't know who it's for though. I am picking up like a Sue-Ann around that. She watches her mom grieve over her, like she is in the bedroom and she's watching her mom cry, and I pick up like a Renee. Oh. Does this make sense?
Savannah.
Okay.
Renee's her mom.
Renee is her mom. I want to tell you how I see her, okay? So she's on this beach, and like she's squishing her toes in the sand. So I don't know if she liked the beach or if there's a sign for the beach, because sometimes they give me the craziest signs. And it could be a passion of hers, like she really liked the beach or had a trip there or something. But she's squishing her toes in the sand, okay, and it's kind of like wet because she's letting the water's coming up, and she's not right at the water, and she's giggling and laughing. She looks up and she can like see the seagulls coming up, but they're not right up to her. But then it shows the same thing, but then it shows a different scene, and she's in a dark room, and she's watching her mom cry over her. I do pick up like the Renee around that. And she says, "Mama, don't cry." Okay. So that's just a sign, validation to show that, hey Mom, you know, I know that you're still mourning over me. I know that you was crying over me. And she's wanting them to see. This is very, very important of how I see them. She needs her to know of how I see her. So I want her mom to picture her on this beach, okay, and her hair, I feel like it's kind of long, it's flowing in the wind and stuff like that, okay, so. She is mentioning, and I don't know what this is, but like, it's a boy, but I don't see him there, but I do feel like stuff is what I'm picking up, and she's giving these balloons to him. But she says to give him balloons in October. So she would really, really like, even she hopes that he's moved on. I don't know what that means. She's really, really happy for him because he's getting to do the things that he was wanting to do, the stuff that they've talked about. But she would really like it if somehow someone gave him balloons every October, and that's from her. I don't know why I'm seeing the number 13. I don't think that it's her age, but it could be like a certain number. I don't know, maybe it was her lucky number, but I feel that there is a certain number with 13, so I'm going to write it down, okay? It shows her laughing. I don't feel another female there with her, okay? But it's just showing past memories or whatever, or something that her sister, I'm going to say sister, okay? maybe it's something that she thinks about because they know what you think and stuff like that. So it just shows her laughing and braiding her hair and looking at magazines and talking about boys. And so she says, I know she's going to want that. So it's just a sign to say, hey, sister, I'm still here and that you can still talk to me, okay? I feel that people go, oh my God, you remind me of her so much and stuff like that. So know that when people say that about her, she's very, very proud because she's proud of the girl that she is, okay, and that what she's coming to be. Now, I don't know who likes Sid.
That's her sister. Sister Sydney.
Okay, so that makes sense, okay. But just know that she is being mentioned and that she needs her to know that she's very, very proud of the person that she is. And that when people go, oh my God, you look just like her, or oh my God, you remind me of her, and she does little things so people can, nobody's ever forgot about her, and she's so happy for that, okay, that people still talk about her. My head hurts with her. I feel that this was instant and they need to know this is how I'm feeling, this is how she's making it seem, that it was really, really instant and she needs her mom and them to know that she didn't suffer, okay? So she's wanting her to know, like, I don't know if someone had thought about how she looked or whatever. She doesn't want them to remember her as that, okay? It's important for them to know that she doesn't want them to remember her that way, okay? They need to realize, like, this is how she's showing me. She's like, I want them. And it shows her have her eyes closed, and when she opens her eyes, there's butterflies all around her.
That's her symbol, her mother and her have together, butterflies.
Oh, wow. Okay, good. That's giving me chills. Okay, that's how she wants them to remember her. I don't know if, like, they've seen her or if someone else seen her that way, or someone has a nightmares of her suffering and that, or sitting there suffering. She doesn't want them to remember her that way. She wants them to remember her with her eyes closed, and when she opens her eyes, there's butterflies just flickering all around her, and she goes to the beach, okay? So that's how she wants them to remember her. I feel that the butterflies led her to the light, and so just know that she follows the butterflies, okay, and she followed them to the beach and all of that, so just know that every time you see the butterflies and stuff like that, that's just a sign to say, hey, I'm okay, I'm still here. She laughs really, really loud, and like she's really like, ah, and stuff like that. That's the way I see her. She's still that way, so. I don't know what this is, but it's talking about, like, tell my girls that I love them. I don't feel like kids. I feel like people her age. So I don't know if she had tons. Okay. Well, just know that she's just bringing them up. But just, it's very, very important for them to, you know, to put herself into that mindset to show of how I see her, because it's very, very important. She makes me feel like it was numb and instant. And so she needs to know that no suffering and she's okay. Did you validate the Sid?
That was her sister.
That was her sister. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I didn't see her, so I didn't. But she needs to know that she can still talk to her, okay? I feel, I don't know who this is to, okay? Like I said, there's a lot of third-party messages, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. There is a man and he's outside. The other connection's gone, okay? So this is a man, he's outside and he picks up a tomato and he's like, and he blows it off, okay? So it just tells me there's a sign that maybe he really liked gardening or whatever. I'm picking up like J-M, 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 and then I hear like Mac, 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 Mac. I do smell flowers with him, so I'm not really sure, like I said, if he's like gardening and stuff like that, but like every time that I was connecting with him, I was smelling really, really pretty flowers, but he's got a tomato in his hand. There is an S with him. This is a female. She's just beside him and they're laughing. My stomach hurts really, really kind of bad with him. He doesn't feel it, it's just me. I'm also picking up November, but then I can smell flowers, so it could be like every time I see like flowers in a month or something like that, it's usually like a birthday or a death associated with him. He wants everyone to know that he's okay, no more sickness, so I don't know if in the end, you just couldn't get around like you wanted to. I feel that his passion was like gardening or something like that, because he's holding a tomato, and every time I see him, he's like that's every time I see him, every time, and he'll just, and so I don't know, maybe he liked tomatoes, but I do pick up like Mac, Mac. I do feel it's half of the name. It's muffled sounding. Every bit of how I hear things is muffled sounding, so that's why the names are not exact, or it's halfway. He's showing love to his boys, so I don't know if he had just all boys, and also I keep hearing something like K, 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 with hearts around it. Do I have you on my Facebook? Is there any way that you can go back and if you validated who that is? Okay. Yes, thank you. Because this is a strong connection and he's holding a tomato, so.
We think it's her grandfather.
Oh, it's
Her
her.
grandfather.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
know that much about him, but it's her other.
He died of cancer, so we're thinking it's him.
okay, okay. Could be the reason why my stomach and the area is hurting, so. Okay, well, he's showing love to a K initial, and he's going to show love to his boys too, so I feel that he maybe has all boys or around that.